Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We in the building. No surprises. Just straight to it. It is your boy TGK here with King. It is. Hold on, I ain't got my coffee. Hold on. Salute and good morning, everybody. What's up, King? How you doing, man?
Not much, bro. Thank you for having me on the show. The Mavs for today, but also someone else.
Oh, you had to do it this early. You know,
Sorry.
I didn't even want to do it. It's too soon. You know, we got the post game show to go over that some more. You know, but yeah, we got a nice little pregame show here today. Appreciate everyone waking up early. It definitely feels different on a Saturday morning as opposed to when the what was the other game? Thursday morning.
Thursday.
Yeah, definitely felt like I could have slept a couple more hours. Definitely feel like I could have you know yeah. That late show last night, it definitely took a toll. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
get some sleep. All right, man. So there's been a bit of news today. There's quite a development this morning already prior to this game even taking place. So before we get started, before we get into any of that, man, you already know I gotta roll the rumors. Excuse me, the rumors and news. One of the number one rumors and news that I want to share with y'all today is right here. I don't know if y'all can see it. We got this from Grant Afset, who is currently in Abu Dhabi, uh, doing all of the cool reporting work that we always appreciate and enjoy, and I'm glad he's out there. Mass PR also reported this, but I'm just give Grant the Afset, the shout out here, So on the injury report, we got Seth Curry as out due to illness. Kyrie Irving was questionable due to a left groin soreness. Mike Miles Jr. and Markieff Morris. That is that, right? Then we recently just got an update as to like who is actually available and who is not. So Mass PR officially has put Irving, Morris, and Curry as out for tonight's game, and Miles Jr. is now available. Now available. King, what are your initial thoughts on that? I have another bit of information to. Oh, King disappeared. He'll be back, ladies and gentlemen. Um, I guess I'll share my thoughts on Kyrie Irving not being available tonight. All right, so with Kyrie out and Morris out. Oh, okay. I think we got King back. We got King back. King, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I couldn't hear you for a second. I don't know what's going on.
Ah, so I was saying here, like, with Irving out, Morris out, and Curry out, I got some other stuff to share with you. But what are your initial thoughts on uh, more specifically Kyrie being out for today's game?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I know it's going to cause an uproar, especially with everybody saying where was Kyrie last game and all. They're just trying
Yeah,
to find a reason to go at Kyrie. Um, I don't know, man. If he's not going to play, he's not going to play. I didn't want Luca really to play much of this preseason, but I don't know. I'd like to know why. Did they say exactly why? They said it was the illness as well. Is it illness?
no, it was a
It's
groin issue.
a groin issue. Okay, I see it. Left groin soreness. I don't know, man. Um, I hope he's fine. Like that's all I can say.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I found it a bit how would put it, like anticlimactic, because I'm like, what the hell, just out of nowhere, like,
Yeah,
I thought we were gonna see, um, I thought we were gonna see Kyrie Irving be able to just play today and give the fans in Abu Dhabi a show, because he really didn't give them much. So I was thinking he would have at least been able to play and give them something, but I guess it is what it is, right? Here's another bit of information here. Let me pull this up. Uh, Before I tell you what this information is. Here we go. So Grant Mark Stein has says the Mavericks are expected to start Derek Lively. So Derek Lively does get another start, King.
hmm yeah,
However, Josh Green has been moved into the starting five. I
yep.
know we talked about this yesterday, and we talked about not pushing Omax out of the starting lineup so soon. It happened. I know there was some apprehension on all of our behalf because it is kid. Do you think Omax is gonna take this well? How do you feel about this, man?
I kind of left it alone yesterday because I had another opinion. I actually wanted Josh Green back in the starting lineup. I think that Omax, the way his game is and the way he flows on offense, I think it'll work better with the bench. I actually wanted him to work with like a Jaden Hardy and all that type of guys. I feel like he's a guy that can run and create
Hmm.
chaos. So I actually wanted him to be on the bench. I'm glad, I guess, that Jason Kidd went ahead and addressed it right away. I don't think it'll be a big deal because Omax is a rookie. Like Omax is
Hmm.
excited. He's already overachieved. You feel me? To
Hmm.
a degree. I think he'll be perfectly fine. He seems like he's a team player, and I think he thought his original role would be possibly coming off the bench. I don't think he thought he would be a starter, if that makes sense. I feel like Lively felt more of I could be a starter on this team. I don't think Omax thought he'd be a starter right away, so I think it'd be perfectly fine. And I think Omax actually probably show out a little more being on the bench this game
Yeah,
with the second unit.
yeah, probably a lot less pressure on Omax as well because it did seem like he was pretty much pressing early on in that game. Again, this is the rumor and news segment, so I'm about to share some news and more news and items with y'all. So Olivier Maxence Prosper got to speak to Grant Afset about his initial run the other day. So let's see how he felt about his NBA season preseason debut. NBA season preseason debut. Here we go.
What were your thoughts on your first NBA preseason game?
Had a lot of fun out there. I mean, first experience out there. So, it's good to be out there with those guys. Getting adjusted to playing, first game, but a lot of excitement. Didn't get the win, whatever, but we're gonna learn from it. We're gonna go from it, and ready for the next game.
Is there anything personally that you took away that you would like to like kind of focus on heading into your second game, especially against the same team?
Yeah, I mean, just slow down out there. A lot of excitement. First game, whatever, just slow down. Be aggressive. Play your game and just be ready for whatever happens out there. But, yeah.
Yeah, and your other rookie teammate, Derek, he also played his first game. What are your thoughts on his performance out there?
I think he was really good. I mean, we're all learning out there, but I like his energy. I like the way he competed out there. None of us was perfect, but we competed, and we're gonna learn from this game and improve on game two.
Yeah, the Timberwolves had like kind of an interesting first matchup with the size, like Carl Towns and Rudy Gobert. What challenges did that pose you guys?
I mean, it's a big time. I mean, those are NBA veterans, all star, and Cat, and it's just playing against those guys, very physical. You just gotta, get used to it. We weren't ready for that early on, and then we done some offensive end, and then now going into game two, we know what to expect and know what we need to do.
Okay, this is going to kind of be regurgitated. So, first time in Abu Dhabi, how does it feel?
It was awesome being here.
I just want to hear about the experience. You feel me? So it seems like Omax took it well, man. I mean, he seems like one of those character guys that's always going to take these things well. I did like how he explained about Derek Lively, like he was out there competing and holding his own. So I think he's gonna be all right, man. He's gonna be all right, and he kind of admitted to what we were kind of assuming that he was pressing a bit. He was playing a little too fast. So hopefully he makes that adjustment today, and we get a little bit better of a performance from Omax today, man. Definitely looking forward to it. I see you got the shades on too. Okay, I just noticed that. I just noticed you
Yeah,
got shades on too.
I'm shading it up. But
Yeah.
Omax, yeah, I told you, I think he'll be fine, bro. I think he needs to, like you said, slow down, adjust. He's not trash. I don't. Everybody, the Mavs just being ridiculous. The fans, I feel like at this point, with everything that's going on, just relax, as the great Aaron Rodgers would say, RELAX. Uh, but yeah, I think we'll be fine, man.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. But I think it's really good. It was a really good experience, and I just hope they continue to build on that. I am a little bit concerned that Kyrie is not playing, bro. Like this early.
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like Kyrie feel like he's an old man anyway. If you hear about his interviews and all, and I don't think he really wants to play in the preseason. He wants to conserve his body for the regular season. It seems like so.
Yeah, very
If that's
true.
what the situation, I just hope it's not a serious situation. It doesn't. I mean, groins can be serious, but it came out of nowhere. Pause. So I think that we should just take it as a what is it cautionary
Yeah.
measures or whatever. I think he's fine.
You also saw who was not on that injury report, right?
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Timmy Turner back in the fold, man. I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's gonna be. Here's my guess, right? Let's play a little guessing game because the starting lineups have not come out yet. I'm gonna say it's Luca, Tim Hardaway Jr., Josh Green, Grant Williams, and Derek Lively. I think that's a safe bet, right?
I don't know. Jaden Hardy
Or
might start
oh, okay, yeah, that was gonna be my sleeper pick there.
because
I mean,
Timmy,
if,
they
if
said the whole 6 man of the year thing.
true, I was about to say that. If they're gonna hold true to that, Jaden Hardy should get that start today, right? So
Yep.
we'll see. We'll see. All right, since we're still in the rumor news segment, we got a comment here. We got from Euro Chuck Norris. He got a comment for you, King. He says, "Hey, King, can you provide some examples where two different styles of centers on the team work? Figured if you could elaborate, since most of the panel last night was against it."
Let me see. I got to think of traditional centers now. I mean, who has a center? Drake. When you got what is it? The Warriors. They play what is it? Kevon Looney and Draymond Green. I feel like they're two different styles. They decide when they go small and when they go want to be big at center. Um, Joker and whomever else is the center behind him. Two different styles.
True, there's not
Uh,
going to be another center like Jokic. So
yeah, like I guess the Sixers before they got Thomas Bryant. I guess they've tried to bring Thomas Bryant in to be a poor man's Embiid, maybe. But a lot of usually I felt like another example. I'm trying to think of centers right now, like the center position. Why am I blanking? Because there's only like a couple talented centers. Who's Miami's backup center?
God, well,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know.
I don't even
Let
know
me
the
look it
backup
up.
centers, so I'm like, "Eesh, how am I feeling?" But yeah, I feel like you should have a different a 1-2 punch, like in a way. Like that's my opinion on it, Chuck. I don't like. I mean, you can have the same guy, but why have both the same guys like challenging for the same ability? Like if you're having a project with two guys, I don't feel like you should have the same guy doing the same thing because you don't have any one of them that's going to be like solidified. So if you're going to run it and do a project to see who's going to score, make it a competition between like a Lively and a Rashawn Holmes as far as, and I don't mean doing two different styles as far as you should be able to protect the rims. There's certain things a center should be able to do. I think that's rebound and protect the rim no matter what, or you should give effort on that side, I guess. Shout out to some other guys. But as far as scoring ability, like Lively is a lob threat. Rashawn Holmes is a lob threat as well, but Rashawn Holmes is more of a pop guy right now in his career.
Hmm.
So it's just a different dimension Euro. I feel like that teams should bring as far as different players, and that's my opinion. I don't think you need the same exact type player because when one goes, you could just bring a different punch. Guys aren't playing. If you're a starter, you're going to play starter minutes. You're expected to play like 30 minutes. So the other minutes are just for a guy to bring in a different punch. So that's my opinion.
Yeah, so Thomas Bryant is on the Miami Heat
Oh,
behind
he's on the Heat now.
Bam.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think with
Diff-
the center conversation with like the duos necessarily. I mean, it's I guess you kind of look at it like running backs, right? You want to have one that brings
yep.
the lightning quickness and finesse necessarily, and you got one that brings the power and brutality, right? So
Hmm.
I understand that aspect too. So I guess it
I
just
mean, it can
depends,
it can
really.
work
It
either
just
way.
yeah, it
Yeah,
can
like I
work.
don't I don't think it's it's not a guarantee either way.
You just
You
got a
feel me? Like
preference.
yeah, my preference is having it, as far as the two different ways. I just want more skill sets on the team. Me being a
Yeah.
Maverick fan and not seeing enough skill on this team, I'd rather have like throw different dimensions at guys. Like I'd love to have a center that can get buckets himself. That'd be amazing on this team. But you know,
Hmm. It'll make the game easier as well, especially if you get a center that could come in there and hold his own necessarily. Because, well, especially when you're trying to get easy points, the easiest points to get are in the paint, and especially when you don't necessarily have to crave from, you just throw it in there to them, and they go get it. But that style of game doesn't feel like it exists anymore. But everyone shoots threes now.
yeah.
Richard K says, flat will be fine. It takes a little longer to get going after 30. You ain't lying, flat. I mean, flat. I'm going to start calling Richard flat. You ain't lying, Richard, because yesterday I went to go hoop, and I ain't going to lie. It took me a while to get going. It was, and I'm in my 30s, so, and it was like, it was a slippery court, too, so I did not want to
Oh
hoop,
man, you
actually.
wildin'. Yeah.
But I did my thing, man, and I beat my homeboy, and he ain't trying to share none of the clips because he probably know I'm gonna put them on YouTube. So I'm gonna wait for him to eventually send them clips, but I doubt he gonna share them. And
And
hopefully he see this too.
can I also shout out Euro as well. I saw you on the show yesterday, Euro. I will refrain from using a certain someone's name
Mm.
as long as I can. I'm like Larry now, so he's not saying C Wood's name anymore, so I'm no longer saying a certain center's name anymore. I don't want it to come off as bullying. So
Ah,
I'm gonna try not to say it anymore, but we know who I'm talking about when we need assistance.
same. I think last night I felt like we were ragging on a specific player, and I was like, you know what? I need to turn a leaf, but I will still rag on that player when it's
I mean,
when,
it is what it
when it fits
is.
my narrative.
I don't want to bully him. Like I said, I'd love to meet the White Power. I just don't like his game. Like that, I'm sorry. That's just what it is, Euro. I don't like his game, and
Yeah,
I don't mean it in any disrespectful way, any harm or anything. I do not like his game.
yeah.
That's
Like
just what it
like
is.
I have friends, right, and I got a brother. So let's put it like that. My brother,
Mhm.
I feel like he has reached certain heights in his basketball game. We're talking about like Ravage Joe levels. My brother, he could shoot a spot up three. He has developed that shot, but it's ugly. It is the ugly one of the ugliest shot forms I've seen in the world, and I give him crap for it. Like, bro, your shot is ugly. Your defense has improved, but it's still trash. Your offensive game has improved, but it's still trash. Like you could be critical on of someone on their basketball game, but it doesn't mean anything to the person. Like I love my brother to death, right? So you can love Dwight Powell, you can appreciate everything he does for the community, yes, but if his game is what it is, and you got better centers out here for cheaper, come on now. Like Maxi Cleveland making 11 mil. Come on, let me stop. All right, what's up, Frank? Frank says, "What's up?" Frank also says, "I think these injuries are just fake report to not play." Yeah, yeah, but you know the NBA, you can't come out here and say that, or you get fined. So they gotta say it's a little groin. Richard K says, "Brian and Robertson for the Heat." Robinson. Rui, what's up, Rui? He says, "Hey, what's up? Hope we just trying to build team chemistry and letting the rookies again experience this preseason. If we start the season like we did in the if we start the season like we did in the preseason, we might need to upgrade the coach." And how many games you giving Jason Kidd, King?
20. I'm out of his mouth.
20.
Oh, it's like whatever he says is 20. Yeah, 20 games. I've already set my expectation to 12-8 in 20 games. I'm giving him 12-8.
Damn. See, I say 8-2 in the first 10. So if he don't go 7-3 in the first 10, I'll give you another loss. You can have another loss, 7-3. Then I'm gonna start questioning a lot of things because
Jeez.
this team, based on the opponents we have, should be good enough to beat 7 of them.
Yep.
I'm just saying. Euro says, "Thanks, King."
No problem here.
We got Sport and Game. What's up? He said, "I wanted to see Luca, Hardy, Green, and William. Grant and Lively. Gonna see a younger lineup to get the chemistry." Yeah, I think that might be the lineup, but it might be that THJ one. I'm not sure. We'll see what J Kid has up his sleeve. Let me tune in over here on Twitter to keep tabs on Mavs PR right quick. Hold on. Because you already know if Tim Hardaway starting, there's gonna be an uproar as well for that. So.
Let me find my charger while you talk. I can hear you
All
there
right.
still.
Richard K says, "King, I don't make that promise. I didn't make that promise." Okay, probably some.
What did he say earlier? I can't see it on my screen.
He said, "Flat takes a little longer to get going after 30." Then Brian and Robertson for the Heat.
You might be talking about Flat and no not being injured. Oh, Kyrie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop calling him Flat.
But for those that are tuning in, again, this is your Mavs pregame show. The Mavs are taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves at 11 a.m. Central Time, man. Hype up. I'm hoping to see some good stuff from Derek Lively, but we'll get into that shortly. Just gonna get caught up on these comments real quick. Euro Chuck Norris says it was more because it is what it is at this point. Seawood and is, I guess, gone, and Powell is Powell.
Yeah, Euro. But it's you know what, Euro? It's not even the players. Like the players are the players, and we know it's more towards the front office and Jason Kidd when we making these rants. Like C Wood, the whole situation, we feel like we might be going through it again with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Rashawn Holmes. It's just situations, I should say. And then Powell being Powell, like that that's kind of horrible that we're saying Powell is just Powell. Like, this is an NBA professional team that's supposed to be wanting to win with a generational superstar and another star beside him. Like, I don't feel like Powell should be Powell. Any other team wouldn't be saying Powell would be Powell, but we got to live with that, I guess. So, it is what it is.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like living in that
I
world.
don't like it either. I hate it.
I don't like. Sporting Game said, let's see if THJ is not playing, then ASAP we're gonna see THJ trade incoming because it is a Hardy party. No Kai, no Seth. Gonna see Hardy starting. Yeah, they have not announced it yet. I've been checking, but as soon as they announce it, I'll be putting it in here unless somebody in the chat informs us. All right, man. I think that's all I got for news and rumors. I don't remember seeing much of anything else. I do believe we got a actually, let's check this out. I'm actually interested to hear from Derek Lively's preseason debut experience. What do you think? You want to check that out?
Go ahead, play it. While you playing it, I'm gonna go find my charger. I can hear you on my headset still.
Bet. Let's check out what Derek Lively had to say about his preseason debut. We'll play a little bit of this. Hopefully, we don't get copyright strike by Grant Afsef. So, Grant, if you've seen this or hearing this, don't strike my channel, dogs. I appreciate it.
So, Derek, what were your thoughts on your first preseason game in the NBA?
You got to be able to, a lot of physicality. The speed of the game's a little bit different. The floor is bigger, but it just takes some time to get used to. You're going to learn and move on to the next game.
Rudy Gobert, after the game, I asked him about your potential. He said you got a lot of potential as a player. What are your thoughts about going up against someone like that, and also Karl Towns, your first matchup?
Just be able to go up against two all-stars like that, two people who've been in the league for multiple years. They've made a name for themselves. Just kind of put yourself and just realize how far you got to get and just the steps you got to take to get there.
All right, so first time in Abu Dhabi, how's it been so far?
All right, it seems like after Grant asks his questions, the next person goes, how's your experience been in Abu Dhabi? I don't care, man. I want to hear about the game, dog. Well, we'll hear about all the Abu Dhabi stuff in the background. I'm pretty sure they had a great time. It looks like they're having a great time. So the next stop for them is Spain. So on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Real Madrid in Real Madrid, Spain, or Madrid, Spain.
In Madrid.
So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to see. But that's cool for Derek Lively to get that compliment from Rudy Gobert. Saying he gonna be a solid center in the league. So hopefully he continues to develop. Like I said, I feel like Derek Lively showed that he could be a starting center when you saw him being able to get rebounds. He was boxing out Gobert and getting a rebound, as opposed to where, not to say his name, our other guy, he was boxing out, but he was boxing out to keep that guy from rebounding. There's a difference, right? You rebound to go get you box out to go get a rebound versus you box out just to negate the threat. And it works. It works if you have another bona fide rebounder on the team. And yeah, you got Luka that can go get a board. You got Kyrie that can get 5 of them at his size. But for this team, you need a box out threat, but also someone that can box out and rebound. Because that is I don't know how to. All right, King, do you look at a defensive rebound as a clutch stat?
Yes. If you get it in a situation, it's a clutch stat. Anything can be a clutch stat if you get it, I guess, in the last 5 minutes of the game in clutch time.
Besides making free throws in the last few seconds, besides obviously game-winning shots, I think defensive rebounds, when you if it's a tight ball game and you stop that opponent, they shot it up and they missed it. If you're able to get that rebound and say it's a Derek Lively who could get up there and go get it, that is a clutch rebound. You minimize that second shot opportunity. You minimize a foul that could come from someone going over the back, because Derek Lively wouldn't necessarily need to. It's all about efficiency and improving your odds and minimizing the opponent's chances of doing things. So I definitely see defensive rebounds as a clutch stat, especially against like a Rudy Gobert, but in clutch situations, right? But having someone that can get those rebounds is massive for this team. Like I said in that video earlier in the year, the Mavericks are a center away from the universe, right? You know what I'm saying? And in that video clip, in the thumbnail, Derek Lively was in there, but very transparently. But he was in there. He was in there. I'd be.
It's a lot of stuff you could do in the clutch, though, TGK. Like anything. Yeah. I thought I used to think Dodo was clutch, and I don't want to say because it's not because he would make buckets and all. Dodo would get a bunch of offensive rebounds in the clutch all the time. Like it would be buckets where we miss a shot and another possession just based off of Dodo getting in there and grabbing an offensive rebound or a rebound putback or something like that. Like that was clutch to me. Clutch is making shots. Clutch is the assist. Clutch is the rebound. Anything you do, if you go out there and you help the team in them last minutes when it's needed, doing something where you're actually giving the effort and I guess showing what's the word I like to say, basically an impact that you give on the court, some type of impact in them last 5 minutes. You're being clutch, I feel like. So I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to always be the scoring. Like guys don't got to score 20 points in the fourth quarter to be clutch.
You know who's gonna be clutch today?
Jaden Hardy.
The Texas Rangers. All right, guys, let's move on to the next segment here.
You don't want to get to that bullpen, but we're going to talk about something else.
All right, man, let's get into this next segment. Let me pull up my YouTube channel so I could create these little polls, you know what I'm saying? So we get everybody's participation up in here. Hold on. Put a pause over here. Not to say that, just to say it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Over-unders. So without Kyrie today, Luka is Luka gonna have another outstanding game in 15 minutes? He played 17 minutes last game, right? He got us 25 points in 17 minutes is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't know where we should go with this. Derek Lively got 5 rebounds last time. Jaden Hardy got 13 points. Josh Green's going to start, so he might get more run. Well, where should we go with this, man? Where should we go with this over-under?
There's a lot. You know what over-under I want? Tim Hardaway Jr. plays today. I got Tim Hardaway Jr. getting 20 points.
20 points? Mm-hmm. All right, so assuming Tim Hardaway Jr. does – he's not on the injury report, so he should be playing.
So we'll go with today. I think he's going to get – yeah, I think he'll get 20. I think he's going to shoot. I think he's going to shoot the life out of the basketball today. Like he's going to, every time he gets it, just shooting. Hopefully he's on fire.
Man, 20 points. All right. That is a poll, ladies and gentlemen. Over, under. THJ, 20 points today. I'm going to say he get about like 10.
I think he's going to try. He's going to do two. He's going to try to do more, if that makes sense. Like, and this is one of the games where he's allowed to do more. So I think he's going to just shoot the hell out the ball and all. I think that's what he does today. If he really is mad, we'll see.
Yeah, that might be an influential part there. I need to see my. Oh no, King left again. I was about to see. If they have a Tim Hardaway propped on Prize Picks, and I'm looking, and no Tim Hardaway propped is available on Prize Picks. What's funny is Prize Picks still has Kyrie Irving at 13.5 points, and I feel like taking that and taking an under. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what they do. I'm gonna take a Kyrie under, Luka over 16.5. Hold on. This is funny. It's like getting away with some kind of BS here. We'll add Jaden McDaniels gets like 9 points today. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they keep my entry. They kept my entry. All right, they took it. All right, so we'll wait until Kings come back. Let me catch up on some of these comments while y'all definitely vote on the poll that's down below. Where we at? I think we were right here. Sporting Game says DJJ debut as a Mavs player. What a great day to be watched. That great point. I definitely have not mentioned him today. I know he's definitely a part of this team, right? So that is a great point. He is also not on the injury report like he was last time. You know what? It's starting to make sense. Like, they are creating these fake reports because they were, quote unquote, with an illness out last game, and now they're not sick. So, yeah, that's funny. So, yeah, hopefully we get to see him today. Richard K says 10 games for me. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, bro. I feel like Jason Kidd only has 10 games to prove he is a coach for this team. Rui agrees as well. I agree. Give him 10. I give him 10 games. Yeah, 10 games, man. Sporting Game says, I'm going to give them 15-game minimum to see what kind of confidence they give for this great team chemistry. Push come to shove, I'm willing to do 15-game minimum for J Kidd, but again, we're speaking from it from a fan perspective, right? It's not like Mark Cuban is going to go off of that as well, but he should. Mark Cuban should definitely go in 10-game increments. As a matter of fact, he should go 25-game minimum. Like, all right, here's your 3-month. Darn, what the hell? Here's your 3-month evaluation. You know, like a job, bro. I think coaches need to go through evaluations. And J Kidd, you have a team, and why are you not utilizing it to its best potential? What is the problem? What are your issues that is preventing you from being the great head coach that we need you to be to get us to the promised land? Rich K says, we go 6-4. I will treat Kidd like that center. We got King back in the building. What's up, man?
Not much. I switched to the phone. It's hard to charge that tablet and use it at the same time.
I was like, man, we were playing we're playing pregame show tag up in here.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. Sporting Game says, who's gonna fill the last two-way spot for me? Is it Jelly Walker? I mean, Jelly's been showing promise. I'm gonna pay a lot more attention today to our two-way guys. AJ Lawson, obviously, he's a two-way guy, but he played pretty damn good last game.
AJ
But
his last season, man. AJ's been good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out. But I'm gonna have to have a simulcast today, man. I'm gonna have to have Rangers on one and then Mavs on the other. So I'll definitely try to do my best to pay attention today. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, this game, I'm
You gonna record it, right?
I'm gonna watch the beginning of the Mavs game and then I'm gone, and then I'll watch the rest of it after the outcome. Or hopefully, we're up by like 8 runs or something like that, and I can just turn it off.
Nah, it's not like that today.
Y'all changed that real quick from a week ago. That's real funny.
Look. I mean, we swept a 97 win team, right?
They won 99.
Oh, 99. Oh, even better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got how many wins? 101?
101, yeah.
They had 2 less. All right. We're right there. We can do it again. Who can't? Yeah, we can do it again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all played in the AL East. I know y'all got Boston and New York in your division. I understand, but, we got World Series champions in ours as well. So it's not like the Oakland A's ain't win 9 of them or something like that.
Stop.
Richard K says was talking about that center that sucks. I didn't promise not to hate.
Oh, okay. I feel you, Richard. Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go about it, right? Not to say the name. Let's just say that center that sucks.
Yeah.
CTS.
Number 7.
CTS number 7. That's crazy. All right. Sporting Game kept an eye on the Portland situation. Will you give all asset in the trade deadline? Maybe giving Green, Kleba, TJ, and 2 first pick for Robert. What the hell am I doing today? Robert Williams and Jeremy Grant.
You wanted to call him
Roberto, right? For that deal, 2 first-round picks, Green, Cleveland. Feels like too much. It is too much. If it feels like it is too much. Pause. I would say I'm more open to the THJ and Cleveland for Jeremy Grant. That's what I've been on.
Yeah, that's straight up. Absolutely, do it.
Robert Williams would be a great add to the team.
Injury prone TGK. That's my issue. Robert Williams don't play games, and he's young and don't play games.
It was because Boston, bro. They rushed him back, dog. He had a partial meniscectomy. I had a partial meniscectomy at the same time he had his. You know when I returned back to hoop?
2 years.
You want to know? And I'm not a professional athlete, right? We're comparing apples to oranges here. A dried out, expired orange versus a youthful apple, a ripe apple. But no, man, I didn't feel like me until this year, until like March of this year. That's when I felt better. Or April. I'm tripping. April of this year, I felt better. I felt like I was able to run.
The
He
Celtics
was
probably
back on the
did push
court.
him.
He was back on the court in 2 weeks, bro.
The Celtics did push him. You're right, but at the same, two things can be right at the same time, CGK. So
All right.
it is that Robert Williams
professional
was
athlete.
probably pushed back, but at the same time, now that he's pushed back and he had these situations, it may have screwed with his career.
Yeah, but it doesn't look well when Isaiah Thomas went through the same thing. Robert Williams went through the same thing. Who's another Celtic player that got injured and got rushed? There's someone else, bro. Someone else.
Might have been
Now,
Brock.
and then they brought KP there.
Yep.
You think they're gonna let him sit out games?
Well, they got a mindset that no one's bigger than the organization. So they run their mindset, they run their organization strictly on business, which is fine. Like I said, you got to have it one way or the other. It's either
Right.
strictly business or it's loyalty. And if it's strictly business, then you should go into the mindset. You should go into it with the mindset as a player, understanding that it's business. So I'm going to go in there looking out for myself, number one. So I understand it. The Celtics are like that. The Heat. There are certain organizations that are seen as, having great cultures that usually go, straight business. Same thing in the football, the Patriots, until recently, you feel me? But that's how, when you have that type of mindset, that's usually the best way to go, I guess.
Yeah.
Cutthroat.
I mean, how would I put it? Like the moment that they have a how would I put it? Like they come up short. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because y'all be pushing y'all's players like they bad, bro, and then they be doing it to them. They do it to them all the time. It's not fair to say. Hold on. It's not fair to say. Say if Jason Tatum gets hurt in the playoffs, their immediate reaction is gonna be this soundbite right here.
Yep.
You can do it.
Here we go.
You can do it.
You're fired.
Oh no! We suck again.
It's like again. Yeah, but that's basically what it's going to be, man. They're going to get Reggie. I mean, they're going to say Reggie. I'm thinking of Reggie Lewis and all. But they've had a bunch of players that came in there, injuries, death, all type of issues with the Boston Celtics, and they just keep rolling. They just find another guy. You feel me? Like they're a historic franchise, and they can do that type of stuff. But it's more about the Boston. What is it? The Leaf, than about the players. So Celtic pride.
Yeah. Celtic pride is a thing, man. That is definitely a thing. So what the polls say? What the polls say? Let me see. So 86% is saying under, King. So you got 14% with you on 7 votes. So we're gonna see what happens today for the over under. If TJ does get over 20 points, what you gonna do, bro?
Nothing. I just hope he gets. I'm just doing it on the limb. It's not like I'm excited for him to get 20 points. I'm just thinking, going off his mindset. If he's hurt right now, I think he's going to try to show off. Kind of like the Christian Wood thing when he got his opportunities last year. You feel me? When you're in that doghouse and you actually get the chance, every time you get the ball, go out there and try to score. So I think he's going to do that. It depends on him being hot as well. Like if he's off, then obviously it ain't going to work. But if he goes and makes that first 3, you feel me? And Tim Hardaway has one of the best jumpers in the NBA. Like I'm not going. He's up there. He's probably, to Tim, he's maybe my top 5 right now as far as jumper, as far as the look.
Yeah,
I think he has one of the top 5 best jumpers in the NBA probably.
Yeah. So I with this comment below, I ended up making a poll out of that. So for those watching the video, there's a poll down below. Will Luka play more than a single quarter? That is the over-under right now. King, do you mind sharing your prediction? Does he play more than a single quarter today?
We're going a quarter as far as 12 minutes, or a quarter just being in another quarter?
Yeah, just being another quarter.
Yeah, he plays more than one quarter.
Plays more than one.
Yeah, he might not. He's not going to play much, but he's going to. I think they rev up a little more each game. The third game is usually, I think, the all-out game. So he's going to play for that Madrid game. He's probably going to play basically not the whole game, but
He's gonna play all 3 quarters for sure.
a regular run, basically, yes. And then the 4th game, they probably won't play at all when they're back in Dallas, which sucks because that's the only game you guys get to see, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
hopefully we
know.
get a fan jam when they come back because they got 10 days in between
Yeah,
Real Madrid and Detroit.
yeah.
So what? It takes like 2 days to get back from Real Madrid. They gotta adjust to the time zones, so give them another two
Yeah.
days. So hopefully they do a fan jam like 3 days before the Pistons game on the 17th or something like that. Uh, they cannot ruin that, man. We've been having fan jams for however long, and if we don't get a fan jam this year, I'm a
You got to tweet
I can't
Cuban
do
right
much.
now. Tweet him
I
right
know.
now. See
I
if
know.
he
I'm gonna
answers.
tweet. I'm gonna tweet at them and do all sorts of mean stuff. Rich K says he has made almost 80 million. I don't feel sorry for him at all.
That's what I say, Richard. But they
Man,
tell me
80
I'm
million.
wrong.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I'm
could talk.
saying. Like,
You can talk bad about me all you want, dog. I made 80 mil. You know what I'm saying?
you feel me? It's your boy, what's it, Stephen A. Smith? He says
Yeah.
the same thing. Like, you can hate him, but Stephen A. Smith makes money. Like, his job is to get hated. Like, he makes money.
And that I like Stephen A. Smith. I like him. Even with the Cowboys slander, you're just making my team more known anyway. So it is what it is, man. Sporting Game says three best spot for THJ trade: Philly, Miami, and Clippers. Unless it's THJ for Zubac, yes. Who could you trade to THJ to Philly for?
Harden.
Harden?
Not by himself, but
Right.
it could be in a piece. Would you go for Harden 1 year contract to just get off of, since we have all these guys? Just
Man,
to get off some dudes?
I would try to talk to them about Tobias because I feel like you just need no slander to Josh Green. I hate it because I hate feeling like I need to replace him. I don't. But say if you look at the lineup, like say if Luka was like just your three, if he was your three, it solves the perception of the team, right? Because then Kyrie could be your one, Green could be your two, which makes more sense. Luka will be your three, Grant your four, Lively your five. Perfect. Like if that's the way to go, that's your from the size and the positions. Pause. That is perfect. But it's like Luka, Kyrie, then Green, then Grant, then Willie, then Lively. So it makes it look confusing. But the lineup works still if it's Luka, Green, Kyrie, however. But say if you had Tobias here, then it could be Luka, Kyrie, Tobias, Grant, and then Lively. And now you have the size, you have your third weapon as well. That helps. That helps a lot. And I know Tobias gets makes a lot of money. I don't know if he can make it work, but I would be interested in that. As far as Miami, I don't think you get much from Miami.
Yeah, not for Miami. Clippers. Would you go for Terrence Mann?
Ain't he blocking the Harden deal right now? I think he's blocking the Harden deal as we speak.
Yeah, I think it is. Then who would you go for on the Clippers then?
Zubac.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, give me the center,
Zubac.
bro. Give me
Forgot
the
about
center.
Zubac.
Then, not to say that he's just gonna be this great center, but
Yeah.
I think either he could be a starter or a bench guy, depending on how great Lively turns out to be. You know, so yeah,
You just want to solidify the positions, the 3 and the 5.
yeah.
Places we have questions on, our 3 and our 5.
Yep. Because that's how I look at it. I think you always want to continue to improve your team, and that's one way to do it, man.
I agree.
Hey, yo.
Oh, my bad. Here we go. I needed that sound bite last night, man, because whenever all them pauses, we needed that sound bite.
That was a career high.
Yeah, we went over 30 for sure. My cousin hit me up and he was like, "Pause this, pause that." Yeah, he said it was a great show though. Frank said, "I think I saw Stein said that Josh is starting in today's game." Yes, that is correct. You saw that correctly. Stein did tweet that earlier today. I'm still refreshing Twitter to see if there's a starting lineup that has been announced. Nothing yet has came out. So Kyrie Irving, Markieff Morris, and Seth Curry will not be playing today. That's probably a good thing because it seems like those are all the old men on the team. So I guess the old guys are getting a day off today.
Yep.
Kyrie being considered old is crazy. Rich K says, now I'm done moving on. I hope. What is it? I won't
I
hope.
hope he plays well again.
Oh, okay.
I hope Holmes. I hope Holmes. I think that's
Oh,
what he meant.
gotcha.
Rashawn Holmes plays well again.
Yeah, Holmes should get some more run. Frank says, y'all think Bucks would give up Bobby Portis if we entice him with 2 second-round picks? They're gonna need basically money to continue building around Giannis.
I think
Yeah, I mean, ideally, I wouldn't mind him here, but I don't think they're gonna deal him. Now that they got Dame, they're not gonna try to move much, if anything, especially a piece like that. They need him.
Is Bobby their most important piece off the bench?
I would say so.
Yeah, so that's why I think they want Bobby Portis. I think
He
he's
could shoot.
solidified
He
that.
could defend. He gets rebounds. He'd
Yep.
probably be our best rebounder on our team. Like, it's crazy. Frank says, is it just me that the pole color completely white? It's hard to see. Let me see. No, the poll color for me is blue. There is 11 votes, and it's not white to me. Currently, there is 91% say that Luka plays over a single quarter. 91%. I think we can end that poll. Well, what's the last poll we should create today? Well, what you thinking? Will the Knicks get the Mavericks first round pick next year? Nah, I'm playing. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't know, man. Will Rashawn Holmes with the white power be the second center? Since Jason Kidd's making adjustments, you feel me? Like it seems like he's making adjustments today. He's changing things up. I wanted to know if he was gonna make it, and it seems like he paid attention to the first game based off of his adjustments. So based off of the first game, the white power shouldn't be over Rashawn Holmes. So
all right. So let's put. Will Dwight Powell be the first center in the off the bench? You know, if he's not the first center in the game off the bench, that is going to be very, very interesting. So it's going to start that poll.
I don't care if we win or lose. If that happens, if Rashawn Holmes comes in before the white power, this is going to be a good year. I'll be like, this is going to be a good year. Jason Kidd has learned, so we'll see.
Yeah. Imagine, bro. All right, let's get before we move on to the next segment here. Let's try to get caught up on these comments. We got Almighty Finesse in the building. What's up? He's about to bring his Knicks propaganda up in here. Y'all saw the Skechers basketball shoes. Not gonna lie, I would hoop in those. I have not.
I didn't see it. I saw Skechers was trying to get to basketball.
Skechers behind. They should have been They should have been above that. Whenever they were doing the little light ups when we were kids.
Bro, they're if they get in the basketball shoes though, as far as comfort,
boy,
if they can get some player behind them, like for real, their comfort, I have no doubt, I should say, that the
Skechers
comfortability, it's going to be amazing in them Skechers.
Skechers sign me. I can't jump anymore, but I can shoot. So if you need someone to just make shots, I got you. Frank says, and I picked over for TJ because TJ compared to rest is the best shooter, and if he's efficient, that's easy 20.
That's how I feel, Frank.
But we gotta see, bro. Almighty says, y'all got one chip. Y'all got one chip too. Oh, you talking about the Yankees? Oh my God, never mind. I don't want to hear this New York propaganda today. Right?
I don't got nothing to say about that. We got 3.
We got none. It's all good. We're the little bros. Pizza Steve. If I say that right, Pizza. Why am I saying things incorrectly today?
It's a piece of Steve.
Pizza Steve. Isaiah Harkenstein would be the best stopgap center emo. He's an underrated, slept-on beast. Honestly, he is. He's a big-time dude. Big dude. Would you prefer him here, King? Would you have any, how would I say, any hesitation on him?
I'd prefer him over Zubac.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a big dude, man. Pause.
Yeah,
He's a big dude.
I think he get the chance to know he could be as good as Zubac if he actually starts. And he might be a better actually defender than Zubac.
True. Yeah, no, for sure. New York, he's with the Knicks, right? Or did he go somewhere else? Man, let me look this up. I
I don't know
said,
what he is now, man. I don't know where backup centers are. They just move. Some of the backup center just moves every year, unless you're
I don't know why
DeAndre
these
Jordan
dudes keep moving. Yeah.
and you can get another ring for doing
Yeah, he's with the
nothing.
Knicks. He's with the Knicks.
Okay.
He is 25 years old, 7 foot, 250 pounds. He averaged 5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. Probably what in like a few minutes per game.
Yeah,
How many minutes he had? Let's see.
Give me like 15. Give me like 15 or less than that.
He was averaging 19 and a half minutes.
19 and a half. That's not bad. I can deal with it.
Yeah, it's not bad. He was averaging about a block per game as well.
Yeah, in 19 minutes. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, and he averaged 21% from three.
It's better than
he don't have to
0%.
shoot. Yeah. Frank says, "TGK, what's up, man? What I say? What I say?" Almighty says, "We are not trading Hartenstein." Yes, you are, dog. Yes, you are. Y'all will. I'm sorry. Pisa says, "But if you're willing to give up picks and stuff, then go for the Valanciunas or however you write that." All right. I'm only gonna have to respond to like if y'all at TGK or King. That way, it's a little bit easier for me to keep up because I will read every single comment. So that'll just help me out. Again, the Mavs are supposed to play at 11, but they'll tip off at 11:10. So we'll be going till 11:10 unless we get voted into doing the first quarter. I'm messing with you, King. We ain't gonna do the first quarter. Not today.
Okay.
There's too much stuff going on today, man. But yeah, so we'll be here till tip off. So 11:10 a.m. Central Time, 12:10 p.m. Eastern. Damn, it's 12. You're in the p.m. over there already, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're still in the morning over here. Where we at? Richard K says at King. So I'm probably gonna have to eat a little crow over my Timmy and B Beal comment, huh?
It's okay, Richard, man. Richard, man, we have those days sometimes. Sometimes I'm off of it and I say some things as well, but I don't I'm not the biggest Bradley Beal guy. Like you don't see me jumping for joy for him, but if we compare him to Tim Hardaway Jr., it's levels. And I think if Bradley Beal broke his foot tomorrow and missed the whole season, he'd still come back and be better than Tim Hardaway Jr. It's not to knock Timmy, it's just Bradley's a different level of a player. He can do more, he has more skill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing with the Suns. Like, I feel like they're so extremely top heavy that you got Nurkic, which he's an injury prone center. The moment he goes out, who's their backup center? And even Nurkic, like, I don't know. Good luck. If you're a Suns fan, good luck. Good luck on a 6-year-old KD that's been injury prone the last couple of years. Good luck on a quad-ridden, hamstring injured, Booker, who's been having issues in the play. But when he gets in the playoffs, that's when he gets his little hamstring injury. That's the Booker special. And then you got Bradley Beal, who has recently become injury prone, and has lost a bit of juice offensively. Like, he hasn't been the same guy when he was with Walt. So do these guys all hit a wall at the same time? I don't know. We'll see, bro. Find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball.
You know what's wild? I feel like Nurkic is more in the line of like a Hartenstein and Zubac. He just gets a start. Like I feel like Nurkic should be probably in this league. And I'm not trying to disrespect guys' ability and all. He should probably be a backup on a championship level team. He's probably a backup center.
Bro, you downgraded from Ayton to Nurkic to get Grayson Allen, and they got other role players that can shoot threes. You got who is it? The other guy that can play some defense. I don't even remember his name. Okogie. You do got decent role players, but the moment your main starters, they got to play at least 70 games to make the playoffs. 75 games maybe. I don't see their starters being able to last as long and to get them the wins. You need all four of them. You need Nurkic to at least play 70 games to give you a spot in the playoffs. I can see them making a play-in, but
no, they make it higher than that. I do think I think Nurkic. I understand why they went and got. I don't understand why they went and got Nurkic, but I understand why they got rid of Ayton. Ayton was never going to be involved on that team. It's like no way that he could have been. It's too many guys. Nurkic fits more of a role where he doesn't have to do more. You feel me? Like we're saying, he's basically probably be a backup center. So he's fine with being that guy, but he probably got someone else or something else. But that's why I want Aiden so badly, man.
Yeah,
Like,
Aiden would have helped so many things here.
I knew uh,
Obviously, we got one more segment. It's called the game predictions. We'll do that with the 10 minutes to go. Let me run through a few more comments here. Chico says, "TGK, what's good, fellas? What's good, Chico?"
Yeah, Chico.
He says, "I wish I got to see some highlights from my boy Kai. Good luck to y'all boys in the DS." Yeah, man. I had a parlay on Kyrie getting at least 14 points in the last game, and I would have won $125. And because he didn't get anywhere near there, I had the reserve comment. So I'm gonna let it be what it is, man. Gina Kim, what's up? Hey guys, my first time on this channel. How we feeling, TGK? I'm feeling pretty good. I got my coffee. I'm out. Got King in here. We talking Mavs pregame, talking Rangers and Orioles pregame. Like, we're feeling good today, man.
What up,
Feeling
Gina
good.
Kim?
Oh, this is not at me. What we got? Again, there's no TGK or King in the comment. I'm not gonna read it because I would read every single comment if that.
Welcome to the dark side, TGK.
I know, man.
Welcome to
And
the
that,
dark
trust
side.
me, if you were here last year during the pregame shows last year, I responded to every single comment, and there was like a conversation between the two, and I'm just reading their comments like, oh, I need to stop. But shout out to We Talk Mavs for showing me the way, you know. Johnny B in the building. He says, TGK, Pels don't want Jonas. I think we'd get him on a bargain. Where have you heard of that? And if you did hear that, send me the link, man, because I'd be open to getting Jonas. It's just I don't know what it'll take. But, you know.
I want to trade a center, though, bro. I just, no, so if we get Jonas, I just want to trade a center. I don't want to have 4 centers on the team.
Agreed.
We got to get rid of somebody else on the squad. That's foolishness. And they're gonna still try to play Dwight Powell probably as well. So we got to trade a center if we're gonna go get another center.
Yeah. I see. Almighty left a comment. He said, "Does it have to be at? No, just put either TGK or King in capitals or whatever. I'll spot it out. Just make it easier for me. That way I know y'all trying to get our attention type deal." Frank says, TGK Grant App said reveal starting lineup. I tagged you. Bet. Let me go to it. Let me go and show it to the people. Appreciate you, Frank. Appreciate you. Here we go.
You gotta get Wickman's porn first.
Gotta clear it up. You know what I'm saying?
Clear it out. Clear out your history.
Yeah. Grant Offset has announced the starting lineup for the Dallas Mavericks versus Timberwolves. He got Luka Doncic. Oh, Jaden Hardy made the starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Green, Grant Williams, Derek Lively. Let's effing go.
I told you, TGK. They
Hell
had to put Jaden and Josh got a connection, bro. And I think they're realizing that. And I'm going under on the Tim Hardaway Jr. thing now. I'm off that train.
Gotcha.
Timmy's not going to be showcased. Timmy's done. Timmy's done on the team. It seems like, from what I'm hearing. So
or they just sticking to their guns and keeping him at 6-man, man. That might be.
They could.
Man, Jaden Hardy could go off in this first quarter, bro. Because you got 2 people that could feed him, like a Luka and Josh Green. Luka breaks down the defense. You can pass it out to Josh Green. They're gonna bite on him, and then Jaden Hardy wide the hell open. That'd be nice.
They should let Josh Green run a lot of point in the first quarter.
They should. Give
Luka and
Luka
Jaden
off
run
there,
around.
bro.
Yeah, let Luka and Jaden move around and just get open. Like, let Josh Green run a point. I think Josh Green actually can. We talk about that Draymond Green type offense and all that, like what you can do. I think Josh Green might be more skilled with the ball than like a Draymond Green or so. So, man, Josh Green got so much skill, he just don't know it. That's how I feel. Like he just doesn't know how skilled he is.
It's like untapped.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you're nice and you don't even understand it. And Kyle Lowry tried to told him, and luckily that opened him up a little bit. But hopefully, it continues this year as well.
And Big Booty tried to tell him.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry told him he went in practice with him in the off season. What was it last year? And Kyle Lowry told him he was nice.
I don't know if you saw RC World when they did the Dame Lillard trade and where he played acted like Jimmy Butler. Like, man, you left me here with Bam, Hero, and the Big Booty.
And Big Booty, yep. Kyle Lowry, man.
Big J says TGK and King, would you make a move for Allen from Cleveland? He's 6'9", bro. He not tall enough. Nah, I mean, what is it gonna take, right? I'd be interested for sure, but unless it's like Tim Hardaway Jr. and
You
Powell,
can take
yeah,
this Tim and Powell, or this Tim and Rashawn, or this Tim and Maxey, and these second round picks. That's
and
it.
get it done. Yeah,
I'm not. Don't touch my first rounders and don't touch my players I need. But if you want those guys and you want this second just to get a guy off your team you don't want, let's go.
yeah, let's do it. I'm with it. Chico says TGK betting will have you mad at your own favorite players. Your love for them stop at the moment they mess up the bread. Facts, bro. Facts. Like I'm a Cowboys fan through and through. Nah, I don't want to say what I'm gonna say. All right, let's move on because I don't want to cause an uproar up here. All right, because here's the bet. Dak Prescott against the Niners, he averages interceptions at least one. If they set his interceptions at .05, I'm gonna take the over. I'm just saying.
You're betting. Oh man, that's horrible. That's like betting on crap outs. That's like illegal. You can't do that at the casino.
Why not,
You can't
bro?
bet on
Why
somebody
not? Why
crapping
not?
out. I mean, you can, but it's like it's not proper etiquette, man. Like you can't.
Proper etiquette. Nah, it's
Yeah,
about getting this bread. All right, you trying to get money,
Feel
dog.
you. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you.
And look, Dak could get one pick and still go win the game.
You're
It's
right,
totally possible. Romo had 5 and still beat the Buffalo Bills.
That
But
man gotta get an INT.
Bro,
I hate
this
INTs.
is a massive game for them, bro. And I mean, it's a hedgy bet. It's a hedgy bet. It's a hedgy bet for sure.
Hey, I bet on the Oreos.
Against them?
Not bet on them. Not against y'all. I bet on them early in the season, so
Nah,
I'm
my-
still riding.
My homeboy was betting against the Rangers, like pitchers for like less strikeouts. Like it was crazy.
And he was winning.
Yeah. So, sometimes when you just know, like with Powell, if he starts, I'm under in his rebounds. Like
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
You should, but not like your franchise quarterback though. Don't you want him to succeed?
franchise. All right, that's a whole different combo there. Johnny B says King Josh Green over under 10 points.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say right around. I'm gonna say he gets to 10 a day.
10.
Yeah, I think he at least gets to 10 a day.
Yeah, or matches. I'm gonna say over. I say he gets 12. Rich Case, TGK King seen more channels copying y'all with the live chat the other day. Hey man, we talk man. They the pioneers of this stuff, man.
Right. We made the blueprint. You know about that. Queen say that on the song.
Yeah. Rich Case, TGK, there might be hope for Kid yet. I don't know. We'll see, man. Yeah, RDC. I missed the D pause in his announcement. Super pause.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah. Almighty says TGK Fournier and a first for Josh Green. No. I'm sorry.
Ooh. So
No.
hold on, TGK. I don't want to trade Josh Green, but that first man. Ooh,
Hold on, let me.
First bill.
You want to play this game? All right, let's look it up. Evan Fournier.
I think he got like 2-3 years left though. I don't want his years. Would you give us a first and a second, Almighty?
Bro, what is this crap contract he has? Look at this. Evan Fournier. He's got 1 year left, and then this year, 18 mil and 19 mil. We couldn't even do it straight up. It had to be like Tim Hardaway Jr. And then, yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. and Fournier for a first all day.
I don't think the Knicks doing that one.
Oh my bad, I didn't even show y'all. Here's the contract. 18 mil this year, 19 mil next year.
Is it a player option, team option, just guaranteed?
It looks like a. Is this club option? Club option. So they might not even give him that next year.
So it's only 1 year left.
Yeah.
The Mavericks got to decide what they're gonna do with Josh Green.
Yeah.
Because
they could give him that extension and extend him and trade him, right? They could mess around with that. Chico says, TJ, I bet O's today with Hurney on the mound and the over. Yeah, Haney, my bad.
I ain't talking about trash, man.
I've heard Haney was a bit of a questionable start there. Rich case, y'all do know we have no picks this year. Do we need that first, ladies and gentlemen, from the Knicks? So we're just going to swap first? They're going to get our first, and then we'll take theirs? Is that what we're going to do? Is that what y'all want to do?
I don't want to trade Josh Green. I'm just that first. I'm just saying first sound good, man.
It do, right? It do.
I don't know any other player on our team other than Luke and Kyrie getting the first.
Nah.
That's
maybe
why I'm like,
maybe Jaden Hardy after this season though.
I'm like a first, man. Woo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the last segment of this show prior to the tip-off. Pause. Here we go. Hold on. Bang. Predictions. King, what is your prediction for today's game? It could either be a final score. It could be anything you want to predict for the game today. How's it going to go, man?
Let me ask you a question first. Anthony Edwards, does he play today?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to predict that the Mavs fans are even more hysterical tomorrow or after this game because guys are missing and all that. So it may not look good today. I'm not going to lie to you. But I feel like it's going to be wild after today's game. But I feel like Jason Kidd actually is going to look good today, even if we win or not.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And that's because he's starting Hardy?
From what I've seen, I'm telling you, everything that I've seen so far, we asked the questions and he seemed to make the adjustments so far. So,
yeah, this is official from the Dallas Mavericks Twitter. They have also officially announced that Jaden Hardy and Josh Green are starting today.
That's nice.
I ain't gonna lie. Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie. Remember when we talked about how long term what our team could look like? Long term, like whenever Kyrie is like 34 and he maybe leaves us, and
that's your lineup. That's your lineup minus maybe. I told you I think Omax. I'm hoping. I'm not gonna give up on Omax. I'm thinking Omax will still be better than Grant Williams at the end of the day. So that's my lineup minus Grant Williams to be Omax. That's what I want I told you that's my ultimate lineup, Mav lineup. I hope it is in like a year or two. Would be all those guys.
And even then, the top three right there, Luka, Hardy, and Green, that is kind of your core right there moving forward. That is your core. And if Green could become who we believe him to become, and then Hardy, if he could become even better, you're kind of safe. You just got to build around those dudes, man. You just got to build around those guys.
I really think TGK, if you gave Hardy starters minutes, he'd flirt with 20 points right now. Just being a fool. Just making buckets and getting buckets. I think he'd foot around with 20 points a game, kind of like a Jordan Poole type of thing. Already, if he just had starters minutes.
Yeah, he's a natural, bro. He's a natural at the game, man.
He's a scorer, man.
He's nice with it.
Yeah.
The poll where it says Dwight Powell will be the first center off the bench, we got the over at 75%. So even the people believe that Dwight Powell will be the first person off the bench today. So we'll end that poll. I'm gonna say the Mavs need to get a dub in the preseason. So I'll say they get a dub today. No score because it is preseason. It's weird. But I do see Jaden Hardy having a game. I see him having a game today. So I'm gonna say Jaden Hardy probably get like 16 points. Luka probably get 17. Josh Green get around 12. And hopefully Derek Lively gets more playing time today. Hopefully he gets like 8 boards and 6 points. I would like to see an improvement for Derek Lively. I would love to see Omax show something versus what he showed last game. Just show us something, you know what I'm saying? So looking forward to what this game brings. It's gonna be exciting, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hyped.
They delayed the baseball game too. It's raining over here. Raining pretty
really
hard. Yeah.
See, that's what y'all get. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be talking all this.
It's no like storm or anything. It's not like thunder and lightning, so it should start eventually. But it's raining pretty bad though.
Yeah, that's what y'all get. Y'all don't have a dome stadium like Texas. Y'all have the wide open stadium over there. Like,
oh, okay, my bad. Nobody wants a dome, man. Who plays dome?
Y'all need to put a retractable roof over there on that thing. Oh, but y'all are on the East Coast, so y'all don't get like the horrible triple-digit games, and so y'all.
Not always. We get them every once in a while, but yeah.
Oh, let's see what this looks like. Oh, that's not bad either. It's like it's closer here. Anyway, man, It is now 11:10 a.m. Central Time. Who is Minnesota starting lineup? My bad. I could care less about them. You know what I'm saying? But we should see who it is. Let me see. Minnesota
Mike Conley,
Timberwolves.
Anthony Edwards,
Daniels.
yeah, Daniels, Cat and Rudy probably.
See, this is how the Timberwolves social media team sucks because no one has posted anything about their lineup. Starting lineup. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Timberwolves have a sorry PR out here because no one has talked about their starting lineup. Absolutely no one.
Game's starting right now. Nobody said anything. But
yeah, that's crazy.
I did like their pink jerseys though.
They got pink ones?
The ones from years before. Oh, Mavericks made the first shot. Oh man, I gotta turn the TV on.
Man, I'm so delayed.
But
so it's Alexander Walker, Gobert, Conley, Towns, and Edwards. Yeah, that's their starting lineup.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, the game has begun. Any final words before we get up out of here, King?
I appreciate you for having me on TGK. Go O's, and we'll see tonight, man. Like I'm excited for the post game show.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all tonight in the post game show on We Talk Mavs. Y'all enjoy this game here. Well, what the Mavs do in the first possession? Hold on, let me see. Luka shooting a 3 on Towns, and he makes it. All right, we good. All right, guys.
I told you.
Let's go. Y'all have a good. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the Rangers game. Catch y'all later. Your boy TGK King. We are out.